Hello there, welcome back yet again to the Guided Dreams YouTube channel. My name is Dr. CT Onyema from the Guided Dreams, your number one education, migration lifestyle hub here in Ontario, Canada. Welcome to my YouTube classroom. I call it a classroom because whenever I jump on this platform to share any valuable information, I feel like I'm before my students back in the days. So some people say you explain so well that it feels like you're in the classroom. Well, once a lecturer is always a lecturer, right? Okay, welcome back yet again to this opportunity where I'm sharing a unique opportunity with everyone out there who is now or before now struggling to figure out where exactly you can take your research and get it done. Because this is an information that helped me several years ago during my time when I was pursuing my PhD program back home. So I believe that a lot of people are in this position where you are thinking or looking forward to finding an institution or a university or a research organization that can host you as a student, give you the necessary tools and the equipment and the enabling environment to carry out meaningful research leading to your maybe your master's or your PhD program. Because truth be told, there are a lot of students out there, especially in Africa, a third world country in general, that do not have the necessary equipment and the environment, the facilities in general to carry out any meaningful research. So I stumbled upon this opportunity and I said, why not? Why not put it out there for people to, to learn and to pursue? So, this could be an answer to your prayers out there if you've been struggling to find an affordable institution that will host you, to be able to carry out your research leading to your master's or your PhD program. This is an opportunity available right here in one of the top universities in Canada. Okay, stay with me on this one. Having mentioned masters and PhD doesn't mean that those in undergraduate are not covered. Actually, they are equally covered, but I intend to, concentrate on masters and PhD because actually this is where the need to carry out, an outstanding research. There must be a contribution to knowledge, like we say, whenever you are, embarking on this form of degrees. So that is why emphasis is laid. I will still show you those about I'll still show you things about the undergraduate opportunities, but I also more or less delve into the master's and the PhD on this one. So stay with me and I will take you by hand and I will show you a step-by-step procedure on how to, embrace this opportunity, what you require to apply, how to apply, where to apply, how to look out for co-supervisors, even the cost, the financial implication, which I know is the biggest of all, concerns. But let me allay your fears is what you can do. Okay, pretty much affordable. So stay with me on this one. I will take you to the website and I will show you everything you need to know on this one. And together we'll, dissect this. And I bet you will be sure and you'll be glad that you stumbled on this video. Okay, I will share my screen very soon. I'll show you everything you need to know. So if you are with me on this one, let's go right in. See you on the other side. Cheers. All right, welcome back to this one. Um, this is where I will take you by hand and show you everything you need to know about this opportunity. Remember, this is opportunity that I said is domiciled at the University of British Columbia. Now, this is opportunity known as the Visiting International Research Students, VIRS. Now, just as an overview, here you see where they talked about that the program has welcomed over 2,500 students from more than 650 universities. and 85 different countries. Now they'll go ahead to tell you the program is managed by the Go Global under the office of the Vice Provost International. Okay, so let's move on quickly. What is or what are the eligibility requirements? Now here you will see that it's talking about you must be classified as an international student, meaning that if you're a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, this is not for you. Okay, now you must be actively pursuing a degree at a post-secondary institution in Canada or abroad, maybe as an undergraduate student like I initially mentioned, or graduate equivalent program. Okay, or be part of a recognized bridging program. Okay, but my emphasis is on the international student part of this. Now, you said you must maintain enrollment at your home university for the duration of your stay at UBC. And that is because this is like a partnership between your home institution and the University of British Columbia called UBC. Okay, so the program will require you to have a supervisor. Let's take, for example, in university in Nigeria, let's say Unizik, you have a supervisor in Unizik. You will also maintain your program. If you've started your program already in Unizik, you must maintain it. And you move on to UBC to carry out the research. But while you're at UBC, you must maintain a good enrollment at Unizik. So you wouldn't stop your program. It will be ongoing because this is just a research stay. So let's move on. So number 4 here, he said you intend to stay for maybe 1 to 12 months for the primary purpose of research related to your academic program at your home university. Number 5, you must have no intention to enter into employment relationship with the university related to your research. So you wouldn't be expected to go working while you're on this. You focus what you are here for. Now, number 6, very importantly, you must obtain the approval for research activities at UBC by getting the signatures of these people, your host supervisor. So definitely you must find someone in UBC that is willing to supervise you. Okay. So in my own case, then this I was lucky because actually the professor in University of Winnipeg reached out to me. So I had to, liaise with my university and also my supervisor back home, who is late now, God rest his soul. And together they co-supervised my PhD. Does that make sense? So you must have a faculty member in UBC who is willing to host you. Stay with me, I will show you how to find these supervisors. Those that are available is also somewhere on this side, but I will show you in a jiffy where to reach out for these signatures, the host supervisors, to be able to facilitate your enrollment in this program. Now, secondly, is talking about the UBC department head for the unit or the laboratory with which the visiting research student will be affiliated. So you don't need to bother about this second point because once you get that supervisor from UBC that is willing, he or she will facilitate the approval from the host institution for you. Now, you must get a home supervisor or a sponsoring program from your university back home. And you also have to have a supervisor, of course, from your home institution. Okay. Now, number 3 point, because there are fees associated with this. Take for example, if you're a lecturer, there are some funding that you can, some fundings I should say that you can access, which for example is a TED fund research grant that they give to lecturers in all the universities in Nigeria. So that alone is sufficient for you to carry out this program. Okay. Now, if you have other sponsoring opportunities, you can as well use it. If you are self-sponsored as well, you can as well provide your banking statement, or maybe someone else is sponsoring you. The person can give you a letter of sponsorship, show evidence that they have this little amount of money that will show you involved in this program, and you are good to go. Now, I know another interesting question there would be, do I need to write IELTS and things like that? Good thing there is no specific English proficiency requirement. Okay, the host professor is the one that will interview you if he or she wants and determine your eligibility for this program. Okay, so here you will see that they are talking about there is no specific English language proficiency requirement. So you do not require IELTS or TOEFL or whatever. What you need to do is to be able to reach out to these professors, convince them of your suitability for this program, fulfill these other requirements. Definitely, they might, schedule an interview for you. Or in my case, I wasn't interviewed, it was just email conversations, sent in my CV, sent in the letter of authorization from my school, and that from my supervisor, and everything was worked out. Okay. So you do not have to worry about IELTS. You do not have to worry about TOEFL on this one. So if we wanted to apply right away, we could have said apply now. Okay. So the link to this site, I will post it in this video's description as well. Now, remember we talked about getting this host supervisor. So if you scroll down on this side, you will see where it's talking about getting a UBC supervisor as a VIRS student. So once we click on this database, you see where my cursor is, the database of UBC supervisors, professors I should say. It will show you a whole lot of them. But hold on to this. I want to go quickly to those interested in doing their doctoral research. Now, if you go down a little bit further, you will see another program talking about the Joint Doctoral Research Scholar designation. So this is available for those who are already registered for a PhD program at a recognized institution or even at UBC. Now, because our attention is on those outside UBC, specifically even outside Canada as well. Now, you must be registered at UBC as a visiting graduate student or a visiting international research student. That is, if you are not already a PhD student at UBC. Okay, you have to also have a faculty co-supervising your doctoral research at each of the universities, and they should be formally approved by the appropriate individual or office at the university. Just like I gave you an example, get a professor supervising you in your home institution. He or she will give you a written note empowering you to be, to go look for someone else to serve as a co-supervisor. That's what I mean in a nutshell is this. Your supervisor back home will write a letter approving that he is willing to go into joint supervision of your PhD or your master's with this professor ABC at University of UBC. IBC at UBC. Okay, so that is very important. And believe you me, no professor, no supervisor will ever say no, because it means that they are doing what they call there's a term we used to use back then. Overall, what I'm trying to say, they are looking for opportunity to collaborate. Yeah, they're looking for opportunity to collaborate internationally. So no forward-thinking professor or supervisor will say no to this opportunity. Okay, they will definitely embrace it and give you all the necessary support you need to make it a reality. Now, If you want more information on this, you can click on this. But quickly, without wasting much time, let me show you how to, get these supervisors that are available and willing to host international students for research. Now, remember I said you can click on this database of UBC professors. I've done that already. So if I open this tab, it will bring you here. This is located at the Vancouver campus. Now, because for sure I'm from have a chemistry background, so if I want to search by program, I can simply say, let me say chemistry over here. Chemistry, biomolecular chemistry. I could say find. So quickly it's gonna bring up professors and their areas. You see their last name, first name, academic unit, their research interest, and things like that. Okay. Now, if I want to know more about any of these individuals, what I will simply need to do, I will click on their names. Let's say Broma, for example. Now it's gonna show me his profile, his research interests. He's into biological and biochemical mechanism, biomass, blah blah blah, polysaccharides. So if I'm interested in any of these fields, I'll simply reach out to him by saying supervision inquiry. Okay, it's gonna open this page, and then I'll put in my name and all the details, intended start country of citizenship, intended start date, my CGPA, my research interest. I'll select up to 3. Now, in a nutshell, put in overview of your research background in 250 words. Why do you want to work with me? Now, on this issue of why do you want to work with me, you have to be very careful, because if you do not sound convincing, they will look for someone else. So you must have done your homework. Go to this individual's profile. You can even Google the person, go maybe through Google Scholar, find their publications, read about it. Definitely there's a gap somewhere. Try to fill in that gap. Make yourself a solution. Don't go in beggarly, okay? Make yourself a solution. This is what I found out about you. In your last publication, you researched on this, and you said further work could be done on this, and I've done work. Let me stop here. So if you need more of this as a one-on-one tutorial, hook up with me, and we'll try to help you as much as we can. Okay. So if you go further down, which scholarship do you tend to apply for, or have you already applied for? Because some of these professors, they have their own funding. Okay. So what makes you an outstanding student? These are opportunities for you to sell yourself. So once you create this form, you click on where submit. He or she will go through whatever you put down there. If they find it exciting, they will reach out to you and you take it from there. Pretty simple, right? Amazing. So, okay, before we go into these fees, I would like to pause here and ask you, thus far, have you been finding this video informative? If yes, why not take a moment and comment? Like this video, comment, share. Above all, subscribe to this channel. That will definitely, keep you on the know whenever we publish useful information and content like this. Some of them are time bound. Above all, subscription is free. Come on, take some time out. Click this subscription button down below and, help us grow. Thank you very much as you do that. Now, once you click this submit button, all these things you've penned down, the professor will read it. And if they find it interesting, like I said, they will reach out to you. So that's a nutshell how to figure out these professors, just like I did. search out your program, if you want to search by research content, and whoever research area is in line with your own research area, hook up with the person, and definitely they may get back to you if whatever you put on there is very exciting and inviting as well. Now, before we close on this one, what are the fees associated with this? Because I tell people whatever you go into in life, there is always a price to pay. Okay. So for the fees, you also see a tab talking about fees and budgets. Now I've also opened it to save time. Here you will see what they talk about the VIRS fees and budget. Here they talk about the VIRS fees and budget. Okay. Here you see that the VRS program fee is $415 for up to 1 year. So if you're going to spend up to 1 year there, you simply pay $415. Then you must renew this fee after 1 year. Okay. But if you are serious, maybe in a year or two, let's say maximum 2 years, which if you multiply this by two, you're having $830, which I don't know any program you will do there that can give you this opportunity. So this is also next to nothing, which is very much affordable. So this is one of the fees you should pay. Then the second one is about the medical insurance, because as a visiting scholar, you will not be qualified for, all the free healthcare benefits available for permanent residents and citizens here in Canada. So it's expected that you will purchase your own medical insurance. So those are the two basic fees you have to pay. One is the program fee for $15 for 1 year. If you want, you can renew for the second year, giving you 2 years, and also the IMED medical insurance. So if you scroll down there and they say it's mandatory as well. So what is the cost? So if you follow me, I will go down. You see that if the duration of your research is 1 to 6 months, your cost is just $75 per month. Okay. So in addition, you pay the direct billing fees. So for example, like they said here, if it's a 5 months program, you will pay 385.34. Pretty much affordable, right? Good. So that is why I said I will definitely come on board, share this with you guys. And the good thing about this as well is there is no deadline. It's on rolling basis, meaning that you can apply whenever you want to. So if the professor has a room in his or her research team, they will bring you over. But it's advisable that you apply not less than 12 weeks from your target start date. Okay. Now, UBC will also host a virtual forum this Friday. I'll try to pull out the time and the link for you to register this Friday between 10 and 11 Canadian time. So you can register for that opportunity and hear more about this program. Okay. Now, finally, they recommended that you should plan for at least $2,000 per month to live in Vancouver. This is like a broad estimate, okay? So, but there are ways you can cut down your living costs and things like that. You can live with someone, either, you know, get a small basement somewhere, share it with someone, cut down your living expenses, and you should be able to spend lower than $2,000 per month. Okay, this is a valuable opportunity that I said I should share with you guys, and I believe you found value on this one. So if you have, why not spend some time, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and let's keep on growing together. Thank you very much, guys, and I wish you all the best. Like I said, if you need help at any point, maybe crafting all these emails or things like that to reach out to those professors, do well to reach out to us, and we'll be so glad to help you out. As usual, I will see you in yet another one. Adios. All right, welcome back yet again from that hands-on section, which I believe is mind-blowing and inspiring and expository at the same time. So, just to wrap it all up, now, if you are lucky and you get this co-sponsorship from these supervisors, the next step you need to simply do is to approach the IRCC for your visa. Okay, so in my own case, I got the work visa, um, which I believe is the same thing you're going to get now. So if you're lucky to get it, and you do a TA, though they talked about this being strictly for research, maybe along the line you get opportunity to do some teaching assistantships, what you call the TA, that will help you to gain experience, okay? And at the same time, be able to get some money that will help you cushion your spendings over there in Vancouver. So once you're able to do that, you can also claim Canadian experience and qualify for the what you call the Canadian experience class, which is a pathway to permanent residency in Canada. Okay. Now, if you want to know all about that pathway, check out this video up here as well. So, in a nutshell, this is how you can make this work out for you while you are carrying out your research to finish your program, gain some valuable experiences that will count in terms of your permanent residency pursuit in Canada. That is, if you want to do that. Aside that, get your work done, get valuable experience here in Canada in one of the topmost universities known as the University of British Columbia. Okay, if you found this content, which I know for sure it is valuable, help us to like, comment, let's interact in the comment section as well. Above all, subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell so that sometimes when we share things that are time bound, you'll be on the know and you do not miss out. All right, thanks again for hanging on with me in this usually long and inspiring exposition. And as usual, I will see you in yet another one. Bye bye.